adventures, and we bought this car in October on the Japanese version of Facebook Marketplace.
And how much?
This car cost us 280,000 yen, which is roughly around 2,800 Canadian dollars. You can see it's the beautiful Suzuki Every. The future of this car is just being able to explore Japan, go all over the place we need to, and not worry about rentals. So yeah, we were able to get a good deal, better than if we'd rented a car for the time we were here. Beautiful cloth seats. There is Bluetooth speaker, backup camera, turbo. To fill the gas tank, you can actually open it up right here without having this door open. You fill it up right down under here, so that's the first time now I've seen the gas tank underneath the driver's seat. This engine is one of the smallest engines I've ever driven. 660cc, which is, I don't even think 150 horsepower. But it has turbo, so it gets up hills pretty well. And it is a lot of fun to drive because it is a K car. And to determine a K car over a regular car in Japan, you usually get yellow plates.
Which means cute car.
This side is a manual sliding door, but as you can see, there's a lot of seating space for 3 passengers in the back, as well as these seats fold down into here and create a long area for stuff or even to sleep on. So there's a lot of space even without the seats put down for the groceries and all sorts of luggage and stuff you might buy. Right now we have a bunch of camping stuff in here because we were just finished our camping trip from Ehime Prefecture back to Aichi. And this side has automatic doors. So it's really easy to put the seats down. You just lift this handle here. This part goes down like this. Then there's a string in the back. You pull on that and you swing it forward. Boom.
It's almost flat.
And to put it back up, you lift this. You take it from the bottom. It's a bit tricky, but you have it from like this. You lean it forward and you slam it down and it clicks into place and everything's back. You can even slide the seats forward and back a bit so you can make extra leg room for people. Your jack is here when you need to change a tire as well. So cool. Check out how small the wheels are on this K car. And how small the mirrors are. Another amazing feature that most Japanese cars have are these covers here to prevent rain from coming in. These seats lean forward and they also go like this. But the nice thing is you can access the engine like this. You have to lift up the seat a little bit, and there's these regular clamps down here, and you push on both of them. And this whole seat lifts up. Now you can see the engine. You can change the oil from here, and you can also work on a bunch of other parts like the filter, and also checking the oil obviously, and other parts. But yeah, it's a very small engine. This goes back down, these clip back together, and you're free. This is a regular key. All it has is the slide door feature, and on and off. So there's no emergency button. There's no two buttons, one for unlock. It's all one button. And this is how it starts. 1, 2. Easy. And right now it has 178,979 kilometers on the tank. Another feature about Japanese cars is in the glove box there's an ETC card reader, which is the toll roads throughout Japan. And to use them, you can either pay at the booth, or to save a bit of money, you can put a card in your reader and you don't have to worry about money at that time. So you pay later.
It's connected with a credit card.
Here, the driver's side gets one of these mirrors, but the passenger doesn't for some reason.
No need.
There is a spot for your glasses up here. Obviously a light. We have air conditioning, heating is a must always. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We have navigation on this that we don't use. The backup camera is still very good. And now we figured out the Bluetooth, but it took us about a month to figure out the Bluetooth situation. It's really meant for short people, so if you're tall, it's not the best car. See, it doesn't pull back further than that. And here I still reach the pedals just fine as a 5'5". And up front here, you have this cup holder, one. You can put this down right here, and you have 2 cup holders right here. This is for cards. If you're paying with cards, or if you have change, you can put it in there. I also have another compartment in here which always carries the stash. And of course this thing has rear windshield wipers, front windshield wipers, high beam, lights, the regular everything that you expect from a car. We have automatic windows. Plus, we have windows that close in when you're parking or when you're really close to another car or whatever the case is. You can put these windows inwards and it saves them from getting smashed. So that's a feature that a lot of Canadian cars don't have if they're not high priced.
So for conclusion, we love this car.
It's an incredible car to camp in and to sleep in. And we've traveled now roughly 3,000 or so kilometers. And we've never had an issue considering it already had over 175,000 kilometers on it.
And in Japan, gas stations have good service. They can check the air pressure of tires. They check everything.
Gas here is roughly $1.75 a liter, so it's pretty pricey compared to Canada. But overall, this car does not take a lot of gas. To fill up a full tank is about $50 or less.
More.
$80 is if we have 0 gas in the tank, but we always fill up with about a quarter left, which is roughly about $50. Today at Costco was $1.50 a liter, so we paid around $42. And overall, this car is really well taken care of, and it's a really quality car. As you might imagine, Japanese cars are top-notch and perfect. So if you come to Japan and you're able to buy a car, I suggest you go to a second-hand website, find somebody who's not looking so suspicious, and buy something that is used. And so cars here are very good condition, even if they're older. This one right here is a certificate of the inspection, which is done every 2-3 years. And so they change these stickers when you go there. It's a quick process. They check everything, make sure everything is good condition. The lights are working, the blinkers are still working, the brakes are solid, that everybody is safe on the road. And that's why we drove over 3,000 kilometers and we barely saw anybody stuck on the side of the road in Japan, because things are taken care of really well here. Suzuki Every wagon, and it is the best. We love it. Hopefully you guys stay tuned for more adventures in this car and more places to see.